What's up, Wolf? Threw a wrench on you. See if some more people come in, give a few minutes. Then we'll get this chapter 2 rolling. See if some more people come in, give a few minutes. Then we'll get this chapter 2 rolling. No problem, Lone Wolf. Give it a couple minutes and see if anybody comes in. I'm going to get myself situated, so I'm doing good, man. I'm not doing bad at all. But I'll be right back. I'll be watching the chat. Get some more people in here. I'm pretty sure a few will. Alright, I'm back. Give it another minute or two. If nobody comes in, we'll roll this. Kind of want to see what's in chapter 2. I was enjoying the first one yesterday, so there's 5 chapters, I believe. 5 or 6. I'm not sure. I think 5 total. Hey, Bearded, what's up, man? Yeah, I figure I'll wait a couple minutes, see if some people from yesterday come back in, because it seemed like a few people were interested in the story, so give them a chance to get in here. Is the mic volume better? I turned it up. It seemed like it was really low lately, so I turned up the volume on it. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but yeah, I'd never played it, and the episode 1's free, and then all these were on sale. I'm like, well, let me try some of the first chapter, and I played part of it before. Like, this is cool. And I restarted and finally started it last night. I figure it's one of those good streaming games like Until Dawn where there's choices and, you know, easy to interact with the chat and stuff. So get ready to run this in a minute. All right, it's about time to roll. This is the type of game I could see myself playing again. Alright, politics. Kind of like that. Well, I already got that power. What's this? Kind of like that. Translate all kinds of documents. That could come in pretty handy. Let's do that. Try that. Oh, I got a lot of points. I could go with that. How many points do I have? Cool. Alright, so... Alright. Hold off on that one. I think this one's better. I'll stick with what I had. Alright. Let's do this. Let's see. Guess we'll equip. Alright, I'm confused on how to equip here. Is that equipped? Alright, I guess it's equipped. We'll find out. Oh man, I hope things get better there, Lone Wolf. Everything that it does get better, man.
The servants are not very efficient.
Keep your head up, buddy.
Durocher can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself.
I know that guy with
my
the
way
mask
out.
is going to be somebody huge. Kind of
Good
obvious.
evening, gentlemen.
That's kind of a
Please
dick to
forgive
him
me
in
for this
the
late
first
hour.
chapter.
It is never too late, and we have much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this? Come, take a seat, my friend.
Already got a map.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
I'm coming.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
Damn it, Mortimer. Alright.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch. An inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices. The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance. The incredulity of St. Thomas.
You know, if somebody kept
Why
knocking
is
on my door
Caravaggio
like that, I'd be
representing
like, you
Thomas
need to,
putting his finger in the
cut crap there.
Thomas looks
'cause-
on but doesn't touch.
Alright, we get it, you're there.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Alright, I gotta search the room, buddy, before I answer the door. Don't want to miss a clue. Yeah. I have no idea what it does.
Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voice. There's a circle around the lock here. Must be
Give
the
me a
trunk
key.
Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
Yeah, I'm using the key. What's in the box? Oh, diamond stuff. That's some other stuff.
There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richet to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
Man, they could stop with the knocking on this. I get it. Alright.
All
right. I've
Oh, you said
retrieved
the same
everything.
thing. All right, cool. All right, I got everything. Cool. At least he's nice enough to tell me. All right, where the hell's the door? Oh, duh. Coming. All right. George Washington.
Excuse me.
You
Am I
drunk
bothering
again?
you?
Yeah.
I was sleeping.
I need your help.
What's going on?
Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
No.
Oh shit.
What's her name again?
Elizabeth Adams. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least, I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Going to help George. You know, he was the first president here.
Count on me,
so-
sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
Can't say no to the president. Just couldn't do it.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
Is that my room?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi. Louis, you're straying from your objective.
Oh, I am. Okay. Alright, let's get to the salon. Should tell me. It doesn't.
Duke Manuel Godoy. Hey, a Russian ruble. I wonder what it'd be worth today.
Alright, gotta go downstairs. Is there anything I gotta grab? Hell with it.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
My son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe a Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in this small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine. Don't go and wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Who do you think you are?
Yeah, I think it would be. Basically telling me I'm a moron for what I picked. I don't disagree.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell is
Not very
going on?
nice.
Huh?
That's not nice.
I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams
Yeah,
will
I like the
just-
graphics in it, Bearded.
And if I do
They're cool. They're
Yes,
different.
Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer.
Reminds me of
What should
the
I do?
Headless Horseman, the old 80s movie they had. Looks like that style, the Ichabod Crane.
Huh? You filthy whore!
I apologize. Have mercy. Please have mercy.
Headlocked in the horror.
I apologize. Nah, nah,
That's what happens when you don't answer.
Mercy, have mercy. Nah, nah, nah. Where's that smart mouth now? I'll teach you a little
I think we know where that scar came from.
Huh?
Are you out of your mind? What about the consequences?
Help her
What
that
are you
way.
talking about?
The consequences of beating up one of Lord Mortimer's friends in his own house.
You tell him about that and you'll have to answer to me.
Well, I ain't
Given
gonna
the mess, talking's not gonna help anything.
Is that Adams walking down? No.
Well, did you get
Oh,
time
it's
to search
him.
your room?
Yes, I found
little
out
girl.
many things.
Good.
Did Elizabeth give you any trouble?
Elizabeth? No. Well, you could have mentioned she was with a raving maniac, huh?
What do you mean?
She was with a Frenchman. He was about to beat her when I arrived.
What the devil are you talking about?
I thought he was gonna kill the poor girl.
Did you intervene?
I did what was necessary to give you enough time to search her room.
Good work, my friend. I knew that I could count on you.
So tell me, did you find any information?
Oh, yes. What I found is likely to upset you.
What do you mean by that?
Elizabeth is indeed the daughter of John Adams.
Why pass her off as dead?
I found her medical file. It appears that for many years, your mother was her personal doctor. From what I read, she behaved more like a butcher than a
Sorry you're
doctor.
going through that, man.
What are you talking about? I'm not a child. What's going on here?
John believed that his daughter was possessed. He appealed to your mother to save her, but the treatment she inflicted on the poor child... My God.
Look, stop beating around the bush. What exactly did she do to her?
Do you believe your mother capable of torturing a child?
My mother got her hands dirty for the common good, so don't be too quick to judge her.
Oh, the common good? We're talking about the vivisection of a child. Of tattooing her from head to foot with a red-hot iron.
Stop this.
For her 5th birthday, she inflicted the stigmata of Christ on her. And for her 10th birthday, a hysterectomy. What kind of gift is that for
My
a
mother is
child?
not a monster.
I do not doubt that your mother meant well, but the techniques described in the file, it is pure torture.
My mother has many faults, but she's not the cruel woman you describe.
Believe
Oh, she is, but this dude would
now you
do
cannot
anything
say
for his
you
mother.
were never told.
So far, his mother's been nothing but the devil. Back to bed, huh? Alright. Just to remember where that is. How come I got a feeling he ain't going to sleep? And if he does, I'd be surprised.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Yeah,
Your
I
Eminence,
think he
what are
would
you
be.
doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
Yeah, I'll play probably some Friday tonight.
Everything went well. There's no need to worry.
Which means?
The situation was more complex than it looked at first glance.
What? The poor child was indeed being bullied by a thug, wasn't she?
Let's just say you didn't have a complete picture of the situation, Your Eminence. Maybe it's because it's harder to feel things when one is sheltered behind the door.
Now, listen to me, my son. I went in search of the servants.
You weren't able to find them, were you?
No, and they are going to hear from me. When you need them most, you simply can't find them.
Anyway, Miss Adams is safe. Everything's fine, so no need to lose any sleep over it.
I see. Thank you, my son. My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one
Keep your head up there, Lone Wolf, though.
Why do you ask?
I have a name to
Things
add.
get better.
Here it is.
Thank you, my son.
I never read it either.
Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Louise. Give me 1 second, please. I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please, be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi. Louis, you're straying from your objective.
Oh, okay, I am. Forget which one's my room. They all look the same. There we go.
I'm exhausted. I better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know.
You ain't sleeping, buddy.
Mortimer had better show up.
So I missed a lot. Alright. Oh, okay. This is still episode 1. So I'm guessing there's 5 episodes? I was thinking that was really short, the last one, but okay. Maybe I'm just getting started in this game here. Points available, huh? I do like that. We'll go with this, see what happens.
All right. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I'd better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Okay.
Writing material. The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio represented St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you
Yeah, I'll
to
see if
obtain the personal effects
Interval will
of
play
Marlowe's
tonight too.
behalf.
I'm sure he will. He loves this
Yours
game.
faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases. I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Okay.
Nothing. Priest's robe, crosses. Must be Piaggi's room. Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage. Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer is giving to his guests. Very jolly. Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy. Before superior voices. Saturn devouring his sun. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image.
Give me one
of a
sec. I gotta
saint
check
hearing
these
voices.
messages.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas writing material?
I know I've checked it all, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do next here. I guess leave the room? Always tells me I'm misfinding something. It feels like I looked everywhere. Oh, what's that on the floor? I thought I grabbed something over here already.
Look. Markings on the floor.
Okay, I did. I wish it didn't show me again.
I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage. Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round.
Alright. Duh.
A Voyage Around the World. The travelogue of the explorer, Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother? Found it. A faint sign of the order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room. I'm not far from solving the puzzle. I must keep searching.
Oh, more searching. Looking on the floor.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Monsieur de Richet.
Yeah. Alright, if I could leave this room, I am.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
I can't leave, huh? Alright.
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though. A priest's robe, crosses. Must be Piaggi's room.
Okay, I see something.
Here's something will undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local climate.
Let's recap. My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She must have used the writing materials.
Really?
What if she used lemon juice instead? An old trick used to hide messages. A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message? The message is illegible. I have to keep searching.
Okay. Alright. So I gotta find what I can use. A little bit of ash. Good, you're back, buddy. Alright, so let's go open this or read this letter.
Damn, I'm making a serious mess here. It's no good. Might have worked if the writing had left marks on the paper, but no. There's only traces of lemon.
Luckily,
I've only put ash on part of the message.
Oh boy. This made it worse for me, huh?
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though. Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices. The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound?
I bet you I messed that note up.
Dear Monsieur de Richet. Dear Monsieur de Richet.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Alright, I guess maybe there's not something useful in there. Oh, wax. That's what I was thinking. I'm not gonna think about it. I ain't wasting points for that. I know what it's good for. It's gotta be good for... Let's see if there's anything else.
Inferno by Dante.
Let's see if I can do it now.
All ye who enter here.
Wow. What do I want to do? Force, no. Yeah, I guess ink would work, right? Watch, I fucked it all up.
So it wasn't that. I've just stained half the page.
Oh, man. I should have looked it up.
Ink is always used to write a message, never to reveal one. I must find something else.
Let's burnish some candlestick
it's
out.
Working.
Wow.
It reveals the message.
Duh.
Let's
No, I
see
can
what
only
Mother
read
wrote.
part of it.
Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, it could be anywhere. Damn! The message continues, but thanks to me, the rest of the text is unreal.
Yeah, thanks
Great.
to me.
I hope it
You're
wasn't a unique
stupid.
edition or Mother's gonna kill me. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical. I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Alright. Good. I'm glad to be out of that room. I was getting tired of being in there.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
Hey, what's up, Vanguard? How you doing, buddy? Alright, so I gotta break in some rooms, or what? Inventory is full. How do I gotta be able to use something. Alright, let's... Oh, nice. That's nice to have. It's nice to know. Alright, I can deal with that. That's pretty helpful there. I needed something like that. I was wondering how to fill those back up. At least now I know. Alright, stop walking, Ichabod.
Let no one disturb me. I'm busy.
Too bad. I'll see him later.
Gave up pretty quick. Get your ass out of bed. Am I going the wrong way? Oh, what's that? This is the way I came, isn't it?
Duke Manuel Godoy. Might be better to take a different stairway. That must be the door to the room of the soldier I saw in my vision.
Napoleon.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
I can't unlock it. Alright. That was useless.
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia. Decorum guide.
Alright. Alright, let's see what's up here.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Holmes.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru.
I'm sorry. I should have stopped him from beating you.
What's done is done. It was my fault, not yours.
Don't say that. It's never the victim's fault.
Yeah, your eyes it's barely red. Can't even notice.
Nothing. Last night, I found out that you...
A little Visine should be fine.
What are you doing here?
Excuse me, but speaking frankly, why would you care?
I know your mother very well.
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you?
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No. I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh. She's getting more and more agitated.
Push her a little bit. I don't mean physically.
I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother.
Yeah, question her some more.
Why did she put you through all of that? There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
You're right. I don't want this conversation to turn into an interrogation. You've suffered enough already. I respect your silence. Please excuse me.
Well, thank you. I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they? Your mother, for example.
You mean the woman who left me in the hands of your mother? The woman whose duty it was to give up her life to protect me? I disowned my mother when I turned 13.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have mentioned her.
Oops. Good thing I wasted all those things. Alright. A brother.
Don't you have a brother?
I have 3, but not one of them has bothered to help me.
Oops.
Charles and Thomas were kept away from me to make sure I wouldn't upset them. As for John, the only time he visited me was to make me
It's a game you can't lose at, but I certainly am failing at playing it.
I didn't
know. My choices.
You're an only son, right?
Does it show?
If you had a brother or sister, you'd know the way blood ties are unbreakable. Except in my family, unfortunately. I've got nothing more to say to you. Figure it out.
I messed it up. Oh, good thing I wasted 4 stars or whatever they are. That's nice. Trait naive. Yeah, I'm naive. Alright. I fucked that up. Bad. Should have mentioned her dad. What's going on, buddy?
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps would like to know something else?
Sure.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir. And I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
Have a good dinner. What's up, Bitnova? Oh, shoot. I can't do it. Alright. Alright.
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything else that sir would like to know?
Jeez, you're pretty useless. See you, buddy. Thanks for being no help. Red Salon. Alright, maybe I do need your help.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
Yes. Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir. On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the Grand Hall. From the Grand Hall, Sir can access, on one side, the small salon, where the guests like to relax with a good book. From there, Sir can access the conference room.
I'll see you later. And yeah, we'll probably play some Friday later.
That is where Lord Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests.
I wouldn't mind playing Predator.
From the other side of the Grand Hall,
me, you, Interval, and see Smoke will play.
That is where Sir's meals will be served. From the dining room, Sir may benefit from an exceptional view overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery, where a large part of Lord Mortimer's works are exhibited. And in the gallery, Sir will also find access to the garden. But Sir may be reassured the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden in question. So, Sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
Except for my mother.
Has Sir another question?
What's on the first floor?
The first floor is reserved for guests, sir. That is where Sir will find his private rooms. The main corridor leads around the building. 3 stairways will enable Sir to return to the ground floor. It is also from there that Sir will be able to reach the second floor.
Thank you very much.
Anything else, sir?
Alright, let's find a door to walk in.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our
Oh, what's this game? I'm sorry, I didn't even see that bit over. It's called The Council.
Johann Christoph
It's kind of like Telltale game style.
Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte.
It's like a secret society type deal. Seems.
Army, and Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
I wonder if Mortimer's dead.
He tells me to come urgently, and he sends no one to meet me?
I saw him, but I haven't seen him since. Alright. Oh,
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is
Man,
served every day.
Still getting used to these games, or these controls.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too, as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Anne. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware.
Yeah, that's why I usually do story mode games lately. Like, I like streaming it more than, say, a multiplayer or an action-paced game, like even Last of Us 2. It's hard to pay attention to chat. This type of game you can, but when this stuff comes up and you gotta be quick, I got it.
A Prussian-Britannic coalition.
I always screw them up. I'll be like, oh crap, pick up my controller.
Our empire went up in smoke.
But yeah, they're fun to stream.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity.
Your choices are always going to have a different ending, so
Isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not
just go
mistaken,
with what happens.
Lord Mortimer's favorite
Fun.
wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation.
How you been though,
from the
Bitnova? We got to play Killing Floor 2. I did buy that.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful
Well, I'm back to work tomorrow until Monday.
I made a promise. Now it is
And
done.
I promised Bearded Gamer I'd play either Friday the 13th. I'd like to do Predator, so I can get to 150. I should have gotten to know the waiter. I didn't even see that choice until I already picked.
The Prussian king is his puppet.
I find it hard to believe the king of Prussia is
The waiter's
so
the one
weak.
who'd know.
Careful. Volner is as influential as he is dangerous.
You seem to know each
I
other
didn't see
well.
that choice though.
We used
Till
to
I
work
already,
together.
like as soon as I pressed the button.
And right he was too.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
Show us your teeth.
No.
What do you think, madam? What is this Bonaparte doing here?
The presence of a soldier is never a good sign. It can only mean there's going to be further war. To answer your question, I only know that his family were in favor of the revolution.
We got two
And it
soldiers.
almost cost them their lives.
George
Thank
Washington
you,
and
that's
Napoleon.
helpful.
Act like there's no other soldiers there.
It would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
I didn't think Napoleon and Washington would want to be talking, not to this guy. But okay.
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about our disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer
That may
yet.
be the
I'm
best
afraid I'll
bald
be unable
swoop
to
I've
answer
ever
your
seen in my
questions.
life.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during
Barely
her
tell.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. but please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Well, of course.
And for that,
I might be able to play at work. It depends.
The agreement stipulates
It'd have to be at night.
50,000 Louis
Oh shit!
d'or
I
for
fucked.
200 cannon.
Absolutely. 50,000 louis d'or in hard cash.
The offer I'm talking about was for only 20,000 Louis d'or, Monsieur de Richet. The truth is, you really have no idea about our agreement. So, you're wasting my time. I need to work with people I can have confidence in, sir.
The exact numbers may have escaped me. I suggest you wait for my mother's return in order to manage such details.
I have one last question I would like to pose to you.
Well, I'm hoping I answer it
We
right.
don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
Wine.
It's time for Girondin and Montagne.
Okay.
Yeah, to come together at last and give rise to a republic worthy of all the spilled blood. Both parties must put an end to their petty quarrels for the good of all.
You must be joking, my friend. Neither side will ever accept the advice of the other.
I failed again. I used points and I failed.
I think there must be a misunderstanding.
Good lord. I am not good at this
Lord
game.
Mortimer advised me to speak to you.
Wow, that's bad. Yeah.
Bravo, Louis. Total fiasco.
Yeah, that was pretty bad, bud. Yeah, Louis, you fucked it all up.
My
Damn it,
friends,
Louis.
I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet
I should just change my name to Johnny Fail. That's all I've done
For the
this
rest,
game.
I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington.
Right, we shall meet
What?
again tomorrow. All the guests will be present.
Oh,
as well as
Johnny
Lord
Fail.
Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I
I'm
trust
so bad
you'll
at this
find
game.
plenty to keep you amused.
And it's not even a game. And I'm still bad at it. It's an incredible feat I have. A talent that I have. A skill of just failing. Look at all these fails. Oh. Oh, fail. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Alright, hopefully I can do a little better here. Yeah, I finished it too, and I was able to avoid all spoilers. I was pretty lucky.
I was going to investigate my mother's message.
Like, I watched a
Gotta
few
find the place where
gameplays,
all
but
is
anytime it'd go to a cutscene, I stopped watching, so I really didn't know. forgot I had this. What does this do? Alright, I guess I gotta use this stuff. I kind of forgot about it, to tell you the truth. I have no idea what I did, but I'll take it.
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, the sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Waldner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Ah, I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
To tell you the truth, not really.
You are right. Be positive. Perhaps Sarah is in the company of Lord Mortimer, and they will both turn up shortly.
But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Go ahead. What can I do for you?
As I haven't visited all the manor yet, I wondered if you hadn't seen a Medusa by any chance.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, La Gorgogne, the Medusa from Greek mythology. Would you have seen one? In any shape or form?
Not at all, my son. I'm not sure what you're getting at, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be of any use to you.
Thank you anyway, Your Eminence. I won't take up any more of your time. On that last word, then I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
See you later, my son.
Probably should have looked around more, but nah.
The only person sizing me up here is that monumental Zeus. It can't be here.
Chronicles of the Amber Princes. As I recall, there's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
I don't have any of that.
Chronicles of the Amber Princes. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
Kind of got to scavenge everywhere to see if there's a clue you're missing.
There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
Alright.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
Alright.
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I didn't
I
mean to
would,
ask that.
but unfortunately I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir.
Alright.
I
Yeah.
believe it is a precious stone.
A little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
What? That's the last straw. Lord Mortimer himself asked me to take the sea to join him here. I accepted out of kindness. The voyage was undertaken in conditions that I prefer not speak about. And then at long last I arrive and you refuse me a simple flask of Carmelite water?
No, sir.
Your name. Tell me your name.
Here, sir, your Carmelite water. Please accept my sincerest apologies. If sir requires anything else whatsoever, sir has only to ask.
Let's
My
get that
good fellow,
amber.
Would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately I don't think
Okay,
I am
so
authorized to give
anything
it out,
but
sir.
amber.
I
Alright.
believe it is a precious stone.
Huh.
You wouldn't have a little golden elixir I could use, would you?
Oh, unfortunately, sir, I have orders not to give any of that medicine to any of Lord Mortimer's guests. Some guests are
Whoa.
here to follow a very strict treatment. Mixing or combining certain substances would be dangerous for sir.
I still haven't quite recovered after that boat crossing.
Would you happen to have any devil's thorn by any chance?
Of course he doesn't.
I am sorry, sir, but the devil's thorn may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug that causes undesirable diuretic effects. I would advise against sir taking any.
Don't worry, my good man. I know the effects of devil's thorn very well. I've been taking it for years without any adverse effects. I've never had cause to complain. You can believe me.
That is well, sir. Here is sir's herb. What else can I do for you, sir?
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The
we'll do
Sorrows
it now.
of
He said he
Young
owed me
Werther
something.
by Goethe, sir, and I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
Discourse on the Method by Descartes. This book changed the way I looked at the world. The lock is surrounded by a triple circle. The Miller brothers. Miller expressly forbade me from reading it. Two pages out of an old encyclopedia. Size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature
cool,
now?
Bearded. I appreciate it. Sorry, I got so zoned out in this game. Trying to figure out where to go.
Find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern. And the last one holding a shield.
Some wiener for the ladies.
All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Alright, so what do I gotta do here? Solution to the enigma. Alright.
Origin of Myths. A reinterpretation of legendary creatures. Just what I need. The text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right hand. Let's find the chapter on the Medusa.
Oh, Medusa's gotta be Latin, right?
There's an extra line in the Latin translation. The night light was reflected in the shield and blinded the monster. So the hero with the sword seized the opportunity and cut off its head. There's an extra line in the Latin translation. The night light was reflected in the shield and blinded the monster. So the hero with the sword seized the opportunity and cut off its head. Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the Chimera, the Hydra, the Gorgons. The section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the Gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa. there's an extra line in the Latin translation. The night light was reflected in the shield.
Why did I do that again?
Monster. So the hero with the sword seized the opportunity and cut off its head.
Alright, so I gotta pick them in order. Somebody's gotta shine the light. That.
It looks right, but nothing's happening. Maybe, in this position, the hero with the shield is just dazzling his colleague.
I did something right. Cool, man. I appreciate it. How do you feel about maybe doing Predator tonight?
For Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't
Get
ever do that
Interval.
again.
I know Smoke's
Keep your
got
nose out
it.
of my business then.
Pretty sure
I
you
don't know
said
what
you
you're
had it
talking
too.
about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
Get some fire team going.
I was feeling a bit peckish. I went in search of the kitchen and I ended up here.
Your sense of direction is mind-boggling, isn't it? Well,
Be
no
right
matter.
back.
I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh yeah, in your dreams. At your service, madam.
I don't know. I think this is where I'm going to end this stream. I'm enjoying the game, but I definitely need a break from it. But I appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out. I will see you guys next time.